toughest roles. You need power and performance? Mitsubishi delivers toughness, efficiency, and performance for every job. And for those who move fast and ride with style, Yamaha Motorcycle provides unbeatable speed, durability, and comfort. At CFAA Mobility Liberia, we don't just sell vehicles, we provide expert servicing, genuine parts, and lifetime support to keep you moving. Visit us today and experience the new CFAO Mobility Liberia. Same trusted quality, brand new experience.
Chatu, where you dey go? Where you dey find?
Why you dey ask me that kind of question? Say where I dey go? Where I dey go? I dey come. You don't hit my car.
You Menju, why you walking and talking all by yourself so?
My sister, the car business are really thinking about so to get car in this country is really not easy. Since I put in for my cars and other goods, it is almost 1 year I can't get anything.
But it says stranger who always asks don't miss their way. Haven't you heard about urban used cars and auto parts?
You mean urban used cars and auto parts?
Yes, urban used cars and auto parts is 100% Liberian owned business. With urban used cars and auto parts, you can purchase your new cars, used cars, and all cars parts directly from America for an affordable price. Urban used cars and auto parts can also help you ship your parrots, your boxes, containers, and other goods from your relatives abroad within just 4 to 6 weeks.
Wow, this is a good news. Where can I find urban used cars and auto parts?
If you are in Liberia, Urban Used Cars and Auto Parts is located Fish Market, Tottenham Boulevard, Monrovia, Liberia. And in the USA, 220 10th Street, Brookhaven, Pennsylvania, 19015, United States of America. You can also visit their Facebook page, Urban Used Cars and Auto Parts International, or call cell number +231 887 012218.
Thank you for this information. I am visiting Urban Used Cars and Auto Parts to begin the process of my card and other goods.
Urban Used Cars and Auto Parts. Our goal is to allow Liberians have access to buy things from America without being cheated.
Chatu, where you dey go? Where you dey find?
Why you dey ask me that kind of question? Say where I dey go? Where I dey go? I dey come. You don't hit my car.
You Menju, why you walking and talking all by yourself so?
My sister, the car business are really thinking about so to get car in this country is really not easy. Since I put in for my cars and other goods, it is almost 1 year I can't get anything.
But it says stranger who always asks don't miss their way. Haven't you heard about Urban Used Cars and Auto Parts?
You mean urban used cars and auto parts?
Yes, Urban Used Cars and Auto Parts is 100% Liberian owned business. With Urban Used Cars and Auto Parts, you can purchase your new cars, used cars, and all cars parts directly from America for an affordable price. Urban Used Cars and Auto Parts can also help you ship your parrots, your boxes, containers, and other goods from your relatives abroad within just 4 to 6 weeks.
Wow, this is a good news. Where can I find urban used cars and auto parts?
If you are in Liberia, Urban Used Cars and Auto Parts is located Fish Market, Tottenham Boulevard, Monrovia, Liberia. And in the USA, 220 10th Street, Brookhaven, Pennsylvania, 19015, United States of America. You can also visit their Facebook page, Urban Used Cars and Auto Parts International, or call cell number +231 887 012218.
Thank you for this information. I am visiting Urban Used Cars and Auto Parts to begin the process of my card and other goods.
Urban Used Cars and Auto Parts. Our goal is to allow Liberians have access to buy things from America without being cheated.
Assign my own is
Welcome back to the OK Morning Rush on 99.5 this morning. Thanks to all of you for joining us. Let's go to our Facebook page and recognize some of you who've joined. Samuka Keita is watching us from Grand Jide. That's Wedwood in Zulu Weske. Saidu Fofana says, good morning, watching from Nuku Town. Johnny Colimini Sr. Good morning, Piso. I'm watching from the office of the Rescue Defenders. On Center Street, James Lamine joins us. Harris Wakato Tuajian from Wellness Partners Medical Center on the Congotown back row. He's joined us. Julie Pierre, good morning, Julie. Long time no see. I am following from New Georgia as the happy pre-26. Thank you, Julie. Ambassador Edwin Mamadou Dagola Fali. Good morning. I'm watching from Tiwar District, Grand Kitman County, CD1 Jibor, watching from Florida State. The USAP Piso Tale watching from Johnson Street, Tamba. Following us from Johnsonville near Life Community, Kezi Debut Kapi, Damasco Moses Nyonde, Martin Gofar, Big Brother joining from Zulu Weske. Daniel Tente, Aliyu Tikitaka Sese is closely following us. Osanto Samula. Oh, Osanto has been a while, man. Nash Allison and all of you. Thanks to all of you for joining us this morning. Let's go here to the BBC and get a glance of some of the things happening in other places in Africa. The biggest around town, you know, the continent, is the burial of former Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari. Nigeria's former President Muhammadu Buhari has been buried at his home in northern Nigeria 2 days after his death at the age of 82 at a clinic in London. His body was flown back to the country earlier on Tuesday, and his successor Bola Tinubu was at the airport in Katsina State to receive the remains. It was then taken to Buhari's hometown of Daura, where, with hundreds attending Islamic funeral prayers, were held at the central mosque. His body was finally interred in a grave dug in the grounds of his home with dignitaries including Tinubu, Guinea-Bissau's President Umaru Siseko Umbalo, and Buhari's Vice President Yamin Osambajo present. You know, life is just... These are some of the reasons why, you know, I would agree when sometimes when Jacob Jala say, you know, don't stress yourself. What does he say about life? He said life is a celebration. Life is a celebration. To see a once very powerful man. You know, Nigeria is one of the, or if not, the biggest superpower here, around here. To see a once powerful Muhammadu Buhari who declared state of emergency, who addressed the nation, who gave instructions, who appoint, who dismiss. A very powerful man being buried in a single grave, just dig somewhere and bury it. Should tell anybody that everything is vanity. What are we looking for? Even in your bedroom, when you're sleeping on your mattress, you don't stretch your hand like this to sleep, right? You don't do. Those of you who are watching the video, who are watching me on stream, when you're sleeping in your bedroom, you don't stretch your hand like this on the bed to sleep. What do? You lie down to a particular spot to sleep. It means even with yourself on the bed, on the mattress, you alone, you can't sleep all over the mattress. The fact that you cannot even sleep all over your mattress in your bedroom should speak something to you. What people want? Some people got everything. Muhammadu, the man who, when he's coming, everybody else got to park their car for him to pass. If he goes somewhere, everybody got to stand out. Everybody got to stand up. Even in the mosque, because of courtesy, people got to stand up. When he walking around the community, everybody sees it. Everybody got to stand up. Very powerful. He met with kings and queens. He ate on some of the greatest tables in the world. He died and was buried in a single grave. He benefiting. He become history now. Yeah, when they are writing and rewriting the history of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari's name will be there. This is why former President Olusegun Obasanjo, Baba described him as a hero, and Baba said Buhari died just at the time Nigeria needed him most. Because he made history. He served Nigeria in two capacities, both as a military ruler and later as a democratically elected president. So there is absolutely no way you can write or rewrite the history of Nigeria without mentioning Muhammadu Buhari. Why am I saying all this? I'm just saying, look, even in your office, that desk that is in front of you, you can put your hand everywhere. Some of you can want to eat alone what's supposed to be eaten by everybody. You want to eat alone, right? What's supposed to be eaten by everybody. Yellow machine that's supposed to cost 22 million. The price went up to 85 million. Huh? Yellow machine that's supposed to cost 22 million. Few people got together. They went, they I don't know how I should say, they elevated or they skyrocketed. You found the adjectives. Machines that's supposed to be 22 million at most. Few people went together, they inflicted the whole figure. It went up, it's supposed to be up to $85 million. Had Liberia paid the $85 million, few people would have just gotten rich over a period of few days. So they were going to be eating what the whole country is supposed to eat. And I'm still shocked and wondering why didn't the president take any action? Because there are people that are supposed to be responsible for that thing. How come the number that went up to 85 million? How come we're talking 2022 now? But the president didn't do anything to them. So we're talking about a little over 63 million extra. That few persons were just coming to devour. We sit down right here, they just coming become millionaire over there. We all just here passing around, but they already millionaire. Buhari was buried in a single grave yesterday. Very simple grave. May his soul rest in peace. Good morning to all of you. I have sent 2 text messages to the spokesperson of the Liberia National Police, Madam Cecilia Clark. I'm getting 2 messages on Facebook that police surrounded Truth FM either last evening when a particular person was on the radio there. So I reached out to her to find out whether that information is true. I'm waiting for her response so I can call on the phone. The international Commission on Human Rights is going to be having something today, a panel discussion. I understand Councillor Tiawan Gonglo is going to be the moderator. Officials from the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary are going to be there. Establishment of the African Court on Human and People's Rights. His Excellency, the Vice President, the Excellency is the President, Foreign Minister. The Honorable Vice President, I'm told, will be there. So, I was watching OKTV yesterday evening. It seemed a group, I think I need to call Faso Donso, a group of people who have been masquerading around under the disguise or either working in the office of the Vice President Jeremiah Kun, or that the Vice President sent them, to extort money from people for scholarship. They were arrested yesterday at Zone 3, and I think Faso Donso went there. We will talk about that. I will call Faso, then I will call our reporter from the House of Representatives. President Joseph Boakai has dismissed the Deputy Justice Minister for Administration, Massa Jaliba, and nominated Councillor Koro Konoa as her replacement. The president nominated Peter Solo, former Grand Jury Superintendent, as head of the National Lottery Authority. The ECOWAS Court rejects Info's disappearance case against Liberia and Guinea. The ECOWAS Court of Justice in Abuja has dismissed a case filed by Guinean national Ibrahim Kai Sharif, who accused the governments of Liberia and Guinea of subjecting him to enforced disappearance and other serious human rights violations. In a ruling delivered last week, the court acknowledged its jurisdiction to hear human rights cases involving ECOWAS member states, but declared the application inadmissible, citing a lack of legal standing on the part of the applicant. So I think it was a guy who was extradited from here to Guinea. I think he took his court, he took his case to the ECOWAS court, and the court has declared that he's got no standing. He's got no standing to take such a matter over there. The court recognize that while it is true that it has some jurisdiction to hear human rights cases, this one here, the court says, the court threw it out. So it means he could now win the case against the government of Liberia and the government of the Republic of Guinea. Let's go. The government of let's see. Yesterday we talked about Ghana, right? President John Dramani Mahama has taken a series of steps. We look forward to some, when a good thing that borrow, we look forward to some of these steps taken here. The president of Ghana has stripped all appointed government officials of fuel, gas leave, or allowances, or what are you? He says, I think I need to go here. There is a particular online that's carrying this one. The president of Ghana, the world oldest president, Paul Biya, still running. The public going for the 8th term in office. I'm coming. Please bear with me. So in Ghana, President Dramani Mahama has taken a series of steps to ensure that they can redirect some of the monies to do something else. Ghana's president cancels fuel. The president of Ghana, John Mahama, has canceled all payments of fuel allowances and allocations of fuel to all political appointees. The president's pronouncement in an official press statement that was yesterday. The directive takes immediate effect, according to the statement from Felix Ofosu, the spokesperson in the office of the president. So that is it. The latest cost-sharing measure follows sweeping reduction in the size of the government. The president said they will redirect the money to some of the present needs of the Ghanaian people. The country, the people are undergoing so much. The challenges in Ghana, the president thinks is so enormous, or are so enormous, that one government appointee cannot be, the government pays you salary, The government probably providing gasoline for the generator to your house. The government providing gasoline for your vehicle and this, that, da, da, da. Better than the presidency, we got to cancel all. And I know that's going to be in the tomb of millions or billions of Ghanaian cities that will be redirected to something else. The president think the people deserve better. These are practical steps the president. I'm not sure this is a PR gimmick. I think that this is a serious practical step that the president of Ghana is taking to ensure that they get rid of what I would, in my opinion, call waste in the government. So yes, that is it. I'm still awaiting the text message response from Cecilia Clark. We have to go there to find out whether the police went to True FM radio station to do what? To arrest anybody for what? What did the president do? Was the president on the radio saying what? 8 o'clock is the Central Radio program. From 9 this morning, we'll do a relay from ELBC. I'm told Finance Minister Augustine Kpehe Gafwan will be there. Tomorrow at 9 o'clock, Ambassador Mark Tunnell, U.S. Ambassador, should I say outgoing? U.S. Ambassador Mark Tunnell will be here tomorrow for 30 minutes, not too much for time. 30 minutes, the ambassador will be here, probably in a farewell message to this platform or to this station, or for our part, we have our reporter at the House of Representatives, Caroline Jensen. Carol, good morning. How are you? Caroline.
Good morning, Clarence.
Good morning.
I'm on the line, getting me.
Yeah, I thought you eating breakfast. How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Thanks for having me on the line.
Okay, thank you, Caroline. Yesterday, I called and I wanted to know from you about an investigation of Representative Marvin Coe of Bonk. I think last week we started hearing something like that. Do you have any information about it? Is it being investigated by plenary or a particular committee for what?
Yes, so Clarence, thank you. So the complaint was filed against Representative Coe by Maryland County District 2 Representative Anthony Williams.
Okay.
And in that complaint, he accused his colleagues of disrespectful acts towards the Deputy Speaker Thomas Fala and other members. You can remember I did a post on the station page the other day of video there where you could see a heated exchange between Marvin Coe and the Deputy Speaker, which also resulted in almost a fierce fight between Moserado County Representative Sekou Konet, who was also serving as the co-presiding officer at that time. So prior to that, there has been agitation from the representative from the accused Marvin Coe and other members from the then minority bloc about their gasoline benefit. According to them, there are some delays in the leadership making available their gasoline, so they have complaints from them, which he brought. I'm sure it was the reason going on the floor that led to the agitation between him and Deputy Speaker.
Okay.
Complaint was forwarded to the committee rules order chaired by Representative Jim Colette. But before that, the accused Marvin Coe is currently in the test. He's attending the convention of the United Bone County Association in the America, and also he's there for medical attention, as was stated in his excuse waiting to plenary.
Okay.
So the findings from the committee shows that Representative Coe went against the House's rule 42.2.
Okay.
And there were some recommendations made, and top on that was his suspension.
But Caroline, did they say, because Marvin Coe, like you said, is currently out of the country attending the United Bone County Association in America's convention, was he accorded due process?
Yes, so the committee said that the on they invited him.
You mean the committee said on 6 occasions?
Yes.
Okay.
On series of occasions he was invited for hearing in the matter, but he refused to turn up. So, which led to the incoming of that decision. So the recommendation included his suspension from playing, but it was met with resistance from other lawmakers, especially from the then minority bloc, and the likes of Atikova and Frank. It was met with resistance from the that since the lawmaker is not in country, they must put on hold until his return. But without Queen, and he will be coming back to country, but we're requesting that it be put on hold until his return.
Okay, so that was the decision. That's where they stop.
That
the committee's recommendation is put on hold until Representative Cole returns to the country.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything happening at the House you want us to know?
So, like I stated yesterday, Acela Meta Library was supposed to appear for their reappearance because first they were placed on hold and they were expected to appear yesterday.
Yep.
July 15th. But again, another excuse was sent in by the company.
Okay.
Yesterday. Yeah, so another complaint was sent in, and the committee that is heading this investigation is the Committee on Concessions and Compliance.
Okay.
And that committee is being chaired by Fode Family and co-chaired by Jeremiah Sogan. So in their excuse yesterday, the company decided that they won't be in attendance because of some issues.
Okay.
According to them, they needed more time to make available the documents that they were asked to bring. So, yes, the documents that they were asked to bring. So they said they needed more time to make available the documents. But another decision was reached. So the committee now will pay a visit. The committee members will pay a visit now to Acela Meta in Yekepa to carry out some funding.
Instead of Acela Meta going back to the Capitol building, the committee is going now to Yekepa?
Yeah. So the committee will be going there to carry out some findings, and Acela Meta will reappear on July 28th, and based on the findings,
the committee will go there to inspect before Acela Meta's reappearance.
Yes. They are expected to go there anytime soon, but their reappearance will be on July 28th.
Okay, thank you.
And also, and before I tell a leave, and also the B Mountain Mining Company was to appear again yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so B Mountain has been accused of failing to pay the National Road Fund and also some illegal mining practices carried out by them. So they were scheduled yesterday to appear, but they did not turn up.
Okay, thank you, Caroline. Thank you. Caroline Jensen is our reporter at the House of Representatives. So she's reporting, so the committee or plenary put a hold to the decision on Marvin Cole until he returned home. And Acela Meta did not appear yesterday. Instead, they sent in an excuse. They wanted to be prepared. But the committee decided now that, look, the company, maybe they won't come. We got to go there for it to inspect. Then later on, they will come down to oil again. Anyway. Okay, our reporter, Fasu Donso, is right here. Fasu, yesterday covered the situation involving some Liberians who were arrested by the police for allegedly operating under the guise of being assigned a vice president office or running a scholarship. I don't know, but Fasu will give us. Fasu, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here, Mr. Johnson.
Fasu, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, and good morning to our many listeners this morning.
Okay, Mr. Donso. Yesterday, you covered an incident involving the office of the vice president, for the most part, and some Liberians who were arrested by the police around the Congo town. Is that our Zone 3 area? What really happened?
Yes, Mr. Johnson. Before the arrest yesterday, according to the information we got from the vice president office, that they were getting intel from some victims that there was people from the vice president office were passing around, taking money from people on the pretend that the vice president was offering a scholarship to some Liberians, to go in Canada and Australia for study. According to the information that they were telling people that the vice president is offering scholarship to Nimbani to send them out for study, so that before the end of this tenure, that they will be prepared to come and help the vice president in his campaign for 2029. So upon getting that information, they started to trace those that were involved with it. So 4 persons were arrested yesterday by the Liberia National Police, and they were taken to Zone 4. We went there, we had conversation with them. According to the 4 persons, 2 male, 2 female. They deny the allegation that they were never involved with taking money from people. They are doing online business, and one of them admitted that they took money from a lady who is attending the African Methodist Episcopal University, but not under the pretense that they were sending her for scholarship. But before then, a guy from the vice president office had conversation with her. She admitted that that's something that they was involved with. But upon their arrival at the police station, she denied the allegation.
So, but did any of them admit that yes, we were using the name of the office of the vice president to do what we were doing?
The vice president office told me that yesterday, but when we started the interview with them, maybe because they were in possession of their phone, maybe they have spoken to some of their friends, and they were advised that to deny the allegation. In the interview, 4 of them denied the allegation, said they have never been involved with duping people under the pretense by using the vice president name.
But they admitted at least duping people.
Yeah, they admitted of taking money from somebody in the name of doing online business with the person.
But not in the name of the office of the vice president.
Yes, sir.
So what did the police do to them?
So now they are staying in the police custody. As of yesterday, the police will carry on an investigation, and because there's a receipt in the possession of the Liberia National Police, the person in which they took the money from, the person was to pay $800, but they have made the initial payment of $150. So that receipt is in the possession of the Liberia National Police. So from that point, the police will continue their investigation.
Thank you.
And all of the time from the live we did yesterday, people that are under the large field admitting to some of the allegations that are being raised against them.
Okay, our reporter Faso Dunso, who covered the situation at Zone 3 police station, I now have on the line the chief of staff in the office of the vice president. Probably he wants to give us a picture. Our reporter is reporting that the accused deny that they did not use the name of the office of the vice president. Yes, they admitted, we're doing online business, but we didn't use the vice president's name. Good morning, sir. Just let's hear your full name.
Good morning, Clarence. My name is Prince Mekalo, and I'm the chief of staff for the office of the vice president. We got the information last week Sunday, and the clarity I want to make is that the reporter kept saying somebody from the office of the vice president, and I think it is a mistake that he's making.
Okay.
Nobody from the office of the vice president is involved with issuing or offering opportunity to Liberians to study in Canada. And we do not have any external office in Oro to be running such program. Our office is running a local scholarship scheme in the office of the vice president. And I know there are many people who are trying to fake the good opportunity that we are offering to Liberians who are serious. And we believe that by empowering the young people, they will also be meaningful contributors in our society.
Okay, but
that information is not true.
I'm not sure Fatu was making an error. I think what Fatu was saying is that this is why they are hearing that people in the vice president office running scholarship. But the meat of the issue is, did you people get the information yesterday that people were arrested at Zone 3 masquerading that they are working in the vice president's office, and that the vice president probably sent the office center on the fee to take money from people for foreign scholarship? Did you people get the information?
we got the information not yesterday, but before.
Okay.
Like I said, one Sunday ago, somebody came to me and said they were offering a scholarship in Oro, and that it was the office of the vice president. I said no. So in fact, if you see somebody being arrested yesterday, it was our idea to know who actually is doing that.
Okay.
So we sent somebody there to verify who that person was. That's how the police was able to arrest those people who were involved. And yes,
now they, according to our reporter, all of them deny. Now they are not denying that they're not maybe duping people or running scholarship, but they deny that they ever mentioned anything involving the vice president. Do you have, in the event these people were sent to court for prosecution or at the police station for investigation, are people coming out to your office to say, I'm an evidence, I can testify against them, they took money from me in your office name? Do you have anybody like that?
Well, as it stands now, we do not have a particular person who can attest to that. But because we got the rumor and we needed to verify the actual information, that's why we also spoke to the police to enable us get the actual information about what was happening.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Well, the chief of office staff in the office of the vice president. Now, since Cecilia Clark is not reaching up to me, I will reach out to her. Since she's not reaching up to me, I will reach out to her because I am seeing somebody send me something that the Inspector General of Police admitted, but he said it was an error. But I have to reach out because I want to know what was the situation. So I'm calling Cecilia Clark because I sent her 2 text messages. She's not responding. So let me reach out to her. Let's hear from the police. What did the police go to do to True FM? Who did they go to arrest? What did the person do? Okay, Cecilia Clark is on this line. I know maybe everybody calling all day morning, and so she got to be calling all around the place, answering people. Cecilia, Mrs. Clark, Madam Spokesperson, good morning. Cecilia, are you there?
Good morning. Yeah, Clarence, good morning.
How are you?
So, yeah, I'm not well. But however, I have to do the people's work.
I tell you, you find yourself...
I saw your test and I was concerned.
Okay.
So I decided to do a little round to make some clarity.
Okay. So
I'm not so well, so
it's okay.
Yes, for now, I would do a brief clarity, and because it's important that I do that.
What's the clarity?
On what you asked me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's the clarity about the text? I sent you a text. I was asking, I want to know, did the police go to Truth FM last evening or this morning to effect an arrest? What was the occasion? What happened there?
No, Clarence, the police did not go to Truth FM to effect an arrest. What happened, and I will just be brief because, like I say, I'm not well, but I've tried to accept some facts. And what happened last night was there was a distressing call from around Truth FM from the Pinsville, the Duporo area. So the police went around there, and then the call came from former Senator Steve Zago. He alleged that there was a problem in his yard. So when the police went there, it was there's some 5 police commander that got the information from one of our bosses that he should go there, intervene. And normally the procedure is that even Clarence, when I'm in the night, even when I'm sleeping or when you wake or anybody call me, even in the day, on a distressing call, what we usually do is to get the person number, and when the officers are going there, we call that number so that the person can direct the person direct number. That person number, you will give it to Central, and the responding officer, we have to make contact with that person. And this is a case that happened with the call last night. When the officer was instructed to get, when they got around the Duparo area in the 2 FM community, the officer was instructed to call that number, and the number belonged to former Senator Steve Zago. So at that point, when they called, Steve Zago directed him to his house around the Duporo area. But initially, they were around the Truth FM area because there where they went and they got a checkpoint on the Duporo. So there where they were when they called the number and they got to know that the number was a former Senator Steve Zago number, that where they proceeded to Honorable Steve Zago fence, and then they were able to sort out the problem that was there. And I was told that there was an altercation between former Senator Steve Zago and another neighbor who Honorable Zago alleged that a friend traveled and left the sister, the child with another sister in the area, and he went to get the child, and the sister in question said that she was not giving the child. So the police responded there, and they were able to settle the matter. But I'm yet to get to Honorable Steve Zago, but you can get to him because that's why they were around that area.
Don't worry, I'll get to him. No. Didn't the police enter the main compound of the Truth FM radio station?
The police, according to the responding officer, they did not enter Truth FM. They were around there because they were looking for the area. They did not enter Truth FM. They did not go to Truth FM to even effect any arrest. But they were around there because of the distressing call that former Senator Steve Zago called them, and they were looking for the plane around that area. So they were within that vicinity before they got the real area, the real color or identity. It's all here. About Clarence, later on, we have to make this clarity because it is very unacceptable that most of the time, because people have been calling me this morning, besides your tests are gone.
But you made it clarity already, Cecilia. Why you say later on again? It's okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Cecilia Clark. She says the police got a call from former Senator Steve Zago. They did not go to Truth FM's compound. Apparently, they were looking for the resident of Senator Steve Zago because the former senator, had placed a call that there was an altercation. There was something happening in his yard. Probably he needed the assistance of the Liberia National Police, and so the police went there. So the fact that Senator Zago's name came out from the police, I had to reach out to Senator Zago to find out what the truth is. I didn't send him any text message, but I have to do this for the sake of the public. Senator Zago, good morning. My name is Clarence Jackson. I'm calling you from OKFM. How are you, sir?
I'm okay, thank God.
Okay, Senator. Unfortunately, I didn't send you a text message, but because of the urgency of the matter and that your name is at the center, I decided to call you, sir. I know you are highly security sensitive, but for the sake of the public, where do you live?
I live rehab.
You live rehab and not Duporo?
No, not Duporo.
Did you call the police last night for any assistance?
Oh, yes, I went around the Duporo last night, yes.
What happened? Explain to us, please, sir.
No, I just wanted police intervention, and I think the direction was giving me tough time, but at long last, they came. It was just a 5-minute encounter with them. Okay. And they left and I left.
So you live rehab, but you went around the Duporo, and around that Duporo where you went, something happened there and you wanted police intervention.
Yes.
What happened? Yes. What was it? You want to explain to us more what was the thing?
No, not necessarily. But I called the police. I called the police at that hour. I did. I think around about 10.
Okay.
Yes.
So you called the police around Duporo area? Yes.
I mean, the Duporo, I think they got a detachment or they got a detail there, and they responded to me.
Okay, Senator Zago. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Former Lofa County Senator Steve Zago, he says, yes, I do not live Duporo. I live rehab. But yes, I went around the Duporo area. Something happened there, and I needed the police, and I called the police, and it was around like 5 minutes. The police came, and the police responded, and of course, that is it. Okay, so we open the lines now. One Solomon Zoga found a bear with 8,000 Liberian dollars in the park. Oh, okay, that the driver, he called me. This driver said he brought somebody from Banga. Open it, we need to get the person's name. The driver said he brought somebody from Banga, Gaffy P. Soiree. Gaffy P. Soiree, that's the name on the passport. The driver brought Gaffy P. Soiree from Banga, and he mistakenly left his bag in the car. The driver says 8,000 Liberian dollars in the bag and the passport and other documents. So if you know Gaffy Soiree, let him know that he can contact OKFM and he will get the bag. 0777700995 and 5 coming up shortly is this entire radio program, and then I will not talk to you until tomorrow because 9 o'clock is going to be a relay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Thank you, Sergeant Clarence Jackson. This is Gao Abraham Gion.
Yeah.
And I'm following a conversation from my comfortable keke on the car web here.
Okay.
Let me say thank you for the talking point on the discussion. Clarence, now one thing you said on your platform that drew my attention this morning. This guy in Liberia was speculating that the Baga and Full administration has killed this Guinea national Clarence Jackson. No, Nigerians, I think we need to disable such a thing. So be speculating information that is not factual. But look at today now, that guy who they say from the Baga and Full Guinea, this Guinea military woman and kill a man. Get a man today, he take a case of force, he said nothing. Let's start speculating information that is so good.
Okay, thank you. Hello.
Good morning, Piso.
Good morning, sir.
Lahai Disun is my name, and I speak to you from the headquarters of Renaissance Intellectual Center, District 14, Clawton, to be precise.
Okay.
Piso, thank you for the many talking points this morning. Basically, like you mentioned concerning, the burial of the former Nigerian president, Muhammadu Buhari, in a single grave, and how much does a single person on earth actually need in order to live? I think that is a vitally important question. But you see, corruption is the reason why millions of people are there today. And this is deeply entrenched in Africa simply because our leaders don't really have any thinking or good feeling for the people of this country. And it is a problem. Until they can change their mindset, this thing will continue to happen and millions of their people will continue to die.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Are you there? You're not answering. I'll go back here. Good morning. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Clarence.
Yeah.
Good morning to my people named Liberia. Yes, what else I don't find the show this morning.
Yeah.
Because Clarence, let me say thank to the staff CS of the Vice President of the Because Clarence, we had some people going around with fake information to just call the image of the Vice President of the Because Clarence, the Vice President office is one of the best offices I've ever seen before. That office is organized, it's in procedure. Any issue related to scholarship, any program, they have offices that they construct. Even in Nima, any part of the country where the Vice President have representation is organized, it's not just issue that will go there. So I want to say thanks to the CS for the clarity that it provides.
Thank you. Let me take the final call right on this line. Then we get this entire program. Good morning, madam.
Clarence, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, this is Peter Lee. I've called from Congress, and thanks for having me on the line.
Thank you, Peter Lane. Let's hear you, Peter Lane.
Yeah, Clarence, I think you actually didn't do us justice this morning.
Okay.
You called police co-person and she said she was sick. She gave us another information. And Steve Sago also gave us another information. First of all, she told us that Steve Sago lives in Tuporo. But the man said he lives around Rehab. And you also should have called a True FM journalist or even any of them to know what the police enter in affairs. I see no reason why this government should fear protest and start to intimidate.
Go ahead, Peter Lane. I'm listening to you. Hello? Peter Lane, are you there? Peter Lane, are you there? Okay, she's gone. I think she's right. Except that at this point, I can take 1 minute from these people. Town. Who do I call from True Heaven? The True Breakfast Show should be on by now. Probably O'Neill Robert should be on the show. Who do I call? Who do I call from True FM? Yeah, I do hear from the station. But the issue about Steven Zago living in Duporo, I'm not sure it's a major issue because probably Cecilia don't know where he lived, but he has admitted that he doesn't live there, but he went around there. He went around there and he called the police. I think there's a meat of the matter here. Let me attempt to see what I can get to Onu. Except that maybe Tana is on the radio. That's why I was not attempting to call him because other than Onu, I don't know who else to call over there to find out as to. I know you sent me, Peter Lynn sent me a video and other people sent me a video. I see the police and almost like somewhere like a fence. I don't know whether that true because I know True FM fans very well. Maybe I've not watched the video totally. So you see, so apparently Onu is on the radio. I'm sorry. So I can talk to you about this tomorrow. Trust me, I will reach out to Truth FM to find out as to whether the police ever entered the compound last evening and did they go there to do an arrest, to do something, anything to anybody. Zago admitted that yeah, he called the police and it was just like 5 minutes. The police went there and the police made intervention and assisted him. My friends, I will be back here tomorrow. Thanks to all of you. 9 o'clock. We'll do a relay from ELBC. Until that time, next is this entire radio program. My name is Piso. I'll be back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.